Hello, and welcome to my basic tutorial for becoming a captain in Guns of Icarus Online. I'll be covering some of the necessities towards being an effective captain against any player. You follow some of these guidelines, and you'll be well on your way to success. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. Number 1, positioning. Positioning is pretty much everything when it comes to being a captain. Uh, it's going to influence your game the most and probably have the most effect on the outcome of a match. There are typically two guidelines you want to follow when it comes to positioning. The first one being always try to stay within 500 meters of your ally. The second one being always have line of sight with your ally. Now, usually in a 2v2, this is way more important than, say, a 3v3 and a 4v4, but you should always be within 500 meters of an ally ship, and you should always be within line of sight of an ally ship. There are certain rules and exceptions to this, but if you follow those two guidelines, you're going to notice that you win more or the engagements go better, and typically you'll have more fun as well. Number 2, class loadout. As a general rule of thumb, you want the following three tools: hydrogen, phoenix claw, and kerosene. You can substitute kerosene for moonshine on the following ships: the galleon and the pyramidion. Start with these three basic tools first before you start fiddling with anything else, as this is going to give you the most maneuverability and the fastest response time to any different kind of situation you might find yourself in. Number 3, ship loadouts. Ship loadout is the guns you're going to be placing on your ship. Usually for your first matches, you want to stick to piercing and explosive. For your piercing, on your close range, you want a Gatling. For anything mid to long range, you want the Hades. For your explosive weapons, anything that's close range, you want either a mortar or a banshee. And anything mid to long range, you want the flak or the Artemis. For your heavy weapons, for now, just stick with the Hwacha. Number 4, crew loadouts. Recommending your crew loadout is very important as a captain. It helps control what they're going to take. In order to recommend a loadout, first you need to go to your ship loadout screen and look at the bottom right hand corner. You'll see 3 symbols there. You click on those symbols and they'll change from being a no symbol to an engineer to a gunner symbol, and then you click one more time and it goes back to a no symbol. You click on those, you adjust the loadout, you go back to the lobby menu, look at the left side of the person's name and click their symbol, and you'll be able to recommend them a loadout. It's always safe to go with 2 engineers and 1 gunner for every ship. Typical loadouts are going to be as follows. For the engineer, your first engineer, you're going to want a spanner, a mallet, a fire extinguisher, and your choice of ammo. For your second engineer, it depends on what ship you're taking. If you're taking the pyramidion, the squid, or the goldfish, your best bet is to use a wrench, buff hammer, or chem spray. If you're taking any of the other 4 ships, the galleon, the mobula, the spire, or the junker, you should stick to a spanner, mallet, chem spray, and your choice of ammo for your second engineer. For your gunner, you should stick to a wrench and your choice of ammos. All crewmates should be taking a spyglass for their captain tool loadout. This concludes the piloting tutorial for Guns of Icarus Online. I appreciate any views that I got, and look out for another video that I'll be doing. It'll be like an analytic review of one of my gameplay videos. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.